The most iconic villain of Sleeping Beauty is back with another movie. How's it going, guys? My name is Solid Player, and welcome to another review. I know it's been 3 months since I've done my last review, which was the Stranger Things 3 review. Um, so I just got back from seeing Maleficent and Mistress of Evil, and what can I say? It was amazing. I absolutely loved the movie. I love the first one, of course. Um, it was worth the wait too. Um, I was like, oh my god, is Maleficent going to be good or bad? I'm not sure because since I was a little kid, I was like, is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? I don't know, but I wanted to watch it, and I was like really impressed with the special effects. It was so beautiful. Um, Everything about the movie was beautiful. So, let's talk about the first movie. The first movie was where she meets the king. I forgot his name. Uh, and 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 the king cut off her wings. Yeah, she has wings, and I was like, wow. She and Angelina Jolie is the perfect woman to play this role as Maleficent. Um, and actually, she she cursed um Sleeping Beauty, also known as Aurora, which is pretty iconic because I've seen Sleeping Beauty before. Um, you know, Disney movies has been my childhood these like all these years, and I was like, um, I was like, oh wow, wow, the special effects looked really good, and there was some emotional parts on the first movie. Um, so the part when she cries when Aurora is sleeping, I that kind of like got me. That kind of got me right there, um, uh, uh, because she knew that she screwed up. She kind of screwed up. She started to love her, and because Um, Aurora loved her since the very beginning that she was born. And pretty much that was like a good plot. That was like a good plot, actually. I actually enjoyed the first movie. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Now, let's talk about the second one. Continuation of the first one. And the prince, he appears. And the prince asked Aurora to marry her. No, to marry him. I mean, uh, I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep well. Um, so, uh, but Maleficent was kind of disagreeing on her marriage with the prince, and now the king, now the king is like, and now that Aurora's father is dead, um, uh, the the king is now the prince's father. Uh, uh, so the prince, the king was really proud of his son, also known as the prince, because they're going to get married. And the villain, it's the queen herself. And you know how I feel about villains. They're just. I just couldn't stand her scumbag face. I hate them. Um, so, what she was trying to do is accuse Maleficent that the king is cursed by her, but Maleficent wasn't the responsible. It was the needle that that Aurora touched in the first movie, and now the queen stabbed the king's forearm with the cursed needle. So I was like, what did she do? What did she do to blame Maleficent? To get everyone to blame Maleficent that the king's curse, and that explained. That explained, and I just couldn't stand her scumbag face because, um, personally, villains suck. They're overrated, and well, I know they come with the cool stuff, but I don't care about that. I hate them. So, um, what the queen was doing was create dust that that doesn't let fairies exist, which I hated that more. They ruin the whole thing every time, and of course, Aurora finds out because she was close to the needle. She was close to the needle, and the needle explains how did the king get cursed, and that's where it explains. Yeah, Angelina Jolie did a perfect role in this movie, and Aurora, as usual, she's beautiful in this movie too, like in the first one, and and the plan of the queen almost didn't work. There were some sad parts because there were so many there was some sacrifices in that movie where the fairies got touched by the dust and now they are in like a statue or something like that. And and at the final part of the movie, Maleficent finally accepted to for Aurora to get married. That was the most beautiful part. And she called her, and Aurora called her mother. That was the most beautiful part I've ever seen. And it almost made me cry. It did make my mom cry. And the queen is still alive. I don't know why. Um, they should have killed her. Um, and she turns into a lamb. That was a funny part. Serves her right. Well, at least it's punishing than killing. So yeah, I'll take it then. But at the end, they Aurora and the prince gets married, and and there's a little tease right there that Aurora and the prince raised the baby already, and and Maleficent said, "See you at the christening." That meant that they have a baby. So yeah. So My rating in this movie: special effects are good, script was good, and everything about this movie was beautiful. I give this a 5 out of 5. Woo! And totally recommend you guys to see it. If you haven't seen the first one, go watch it and then watch the second one because they're both beautiful. I love it. So yeah, road to 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, demolish the like button. Stay hot, guys, and I'll keep you all posted, and I'll see you all next time.